This week, I have learned two things. Number one, Michael Jackson is not dead. He was just in rehab.
It came for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar for faded winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the street, I love to eat.
Sing it, Mike, sing it. Hope you get clean soon, Mike. And the second thing I would have learned is that I would have never believed that I could have harvested all this salt from the PlayStation community, from the ponies, simply by saying the truth. That because of the PlayStation community not buying Final Fantasy, that is why it is coming to Xbox. Or it's already here. What I'm saying, it's already here. Not only is it here, guys, but it's running smooth like Egyptian silk.
Performance terms, the PS5 in this area is super wobbly. In this opening kind of section, between 45 and 60 FPS, typically except in battle, where the res decreases and performance hits 60 FPS more regularly. That John covered that kind of optimization strategy in his initial video. That does seem to be the case here still. But Series X is basically a locked 60 FPS in
Gotcha. Gotcha.
combat and during exploration, outside of cutscenes, which run at 30 FPS on both platforms, but outside of those, Series X is at 60 FPS.
Not only is Final Fantasy 16 running better on the Series X, but look at this. Xbox is now the only console that can play all mainline single-player Final Fantasy games. Wow, wow, wow! I can feel the burn for these ponies. Now, how are the PlayStation community taking all of this Final Fantasy news? How are they taking it?
The date in which Square just shot themselves in the foot. I don't know how much the rest of you know about Japanese culture. I'm an expert. But honor and shame are huge parts of it. It's not like America, where you can become successful by being an asshole. If you screw someone over in Japan, glorious Nippon, you bring shame to yourself.
What is wrong with this dude? What is wrong with this sick pony?
The only way to get rid of the shame is repentance. What this means is, the Japanese public, after hearing about this, is not going to want to purchase Final Fantasy 16 for either system, nor will they purchase any of Square's future games. This is huge. You can laugh all you want, but Square has alienated an entire market with this move. I personally do not admire this game anymore. We will not buy this game. Let's give this game to the Xboxers, because in Xbox, people could pirate the disc. Pirated disc. And that way, Square Enix will never have big income. Final Fantasy is a traitor. Square, you must publicly apologize.
How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Cancel Final Fantasy 2. You can kiss your business goodbye. Farewell. Here's a toast to you. You will submit to the gamer's will, or you will never have anyone buy your games ever again. I guess you could say a Final Fantasy has made its final sale, unless this situation is remedied.
Now you guys could see why I have to continue to do this. Because this is a sickness. This is amazing. Too much salt, guys. I think I'm going crazy with all this salt. The salt is not done yet, guys. The salt is not done yet. It appears that, another pony is finally coming to the realization that, he is being conned by PlayStation. Yes, this massive pony who would have said Xbox is dead so many times is finally realizing that he is being robbed without a gun.
Hey there, gamers, Dreamcast Guy here, and today we're talking about the PlayStation Plus problem, because Sony just announced the new games for PlayStation Plus this month, and they're terrible. The internet is immediately mocking them, but I feel like this is starting to become a systematic problem, which is the fact that PlayStation Plus continues to go up. I think it's had 4 price increases since the PS5 came out.
Damn! I'm sorry.
But honestly, the cost does not equate to the value. They keep removing games from PlayStation Plus, and the new stuff they're adding to it honestly just blows. But let's take a look at this month specifically and all the anger around it, and why I feel like PlayStation, you gotta start putting actually good stuff in your service, or the PlayStation Plus catalog for June includes FBC Firebreak. This is basically a new multiplayer Alan Wake game. Takes place like in the Alan Wake Control universe. That's the one good game. Look at everything else. Battlefield 2042, Five Nights at Freddy's, The Hunt: Call of the Wild. What even is this? Like, literally all the replies immediately are going, another L for PlayStation Plus. Now, here's what's funny is that they have added and removed Battlefield 2042 like 10 times. They have added this and taken it back off the service over and over and over again, and truly, I do not understand why.
Now what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
I am annoyed because PlayStation Plus is not cheap. I pay for the highest tier of it, which is PlayStation Plus Premium. There are 3 tiers. Essential, which is basically your cloud saves and your online play. There's Extra, where you have access to the catalog. And then Premium, which is the catalog and retro games. But my thing is that the Premium, this is so expensive, and the games for like the entire last year have been pathetic. Deus Ex The Conspiracy. Look at the full list. We Love Katamari, Train World Sim Endless Dungeon. I don't even know what these games are. First, service that's costing me almost $30 a month.
You're making us pay for grapes! Apples! Things that God gave us for free? Ha! You will burn in hell when I'm through with you. You will not be allowed in my Father's house at all.
I can't believe Dreamcast Guy is now realizing Sony is robbing him. Yes, Sony is basically charging you guys a premium. For what? For trash. But guess what, guys? Guess what? This is not all the salt. There's much more salt to come. So sit back, relax, and let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. So before we continue the video, guys, do me a favor. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So hit that like and subscribe button. No doubt that sub would help in that goal. Now, what do you get for your subscription? Of course, you get some of the best Xbox content out there. And we sometimes report about Nintendo, but we specialize in the Sony Pony Salt. So if this type of content interests you, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button today. Now let's get back to the video. So as most of you all know, Xbox is not selling as much consoles as Nintendo is selling, or even PlayStation. So because of that, the PlayStation community thought that because Xbox is no longer selling consoles, that is the end. That is the end of Xbox. And a matter of fact, so many ponies, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on YouTube, have a going theme. Xbox is dead. Yes, you would have seen it. I would have seen it. Yes, Xbox is dead. Now, I'm not going to say that some of these guys' brain cells are dead, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding because they cannot think beyond console sales. Although both Sony and Microsoft would have said, don't judge them on console sales. So just think about that for a minute. So not only did Sony and Microsoft directly said that here what console sales is not the most important factor. Both of them said that numerous times. Ponies heard that. But the ponies also needed to use their head to think. If Microsoft console sales is so low, then why did Kojima decide to put Death Stranding 1 on an Xbox? Why did Rockstar decided to bring GTA 6 to Xbox? Why is Space Marine, Warhammer 40,000 exclusive for the Xbox? Why are all these games still on an Xbox platform despite their consoles being low? You know why, ponies? You see, it need to make sense. Because the console sales is not the most important thing this time around, and you guys just not seeing it. But developers are saying that. In addition to developers, we are seeing the industry saying that because Sony themselves is saying it. So these guys are not understanding it. All these games are still coming to Xbox despite they have low sales. But what is the nail in the coffin this week for these ponies is that after saying Xbox is dead so many times, Xbox and Microsoft said, okay, no problem, hold my coffee. And then they dropped the juggernaut on your heads, which is the Xbox Ally X. Yes, and this console or this handheld console is reportedly going to play not only Xbox games, not only Steam games, but it's also going to play the sweet pony exclusives. Now, how the PlayStation community taking this news? Well, look at this.
Rog Ally. The Xbox Rog Ally is an actual Xbox handheld when it's just a Rog Ally with an Xbox button is baffling.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands.
Drugged about it. The people that are running to run with the narrative are like, I'm going to play all the PlayStation games on an Xbox. Yeah, sure, Jan. Number one, you can't play them all. Number two, you're not going to play them at the performance they were designed to be played at. Like, you're going to play them on a handheld? Yeah, enjoy Ragnarok. It'll be thrilling on that thing. Are you freaking kidding me?
I saw this post from somebody. I don't even remember what their name was, but it trended a little bit. It got like 170,000 views, and it caught my attention. It came up on my feed too. And what it was a picture of the Xbox Rog Ally, and this person's, the caption said, I think it said, you can play all of Sony's exclusives. You can play every Sony exclusive or something along those lines on Xbox hardware.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands.
And I don't have a problem with that statement. I don't even have a problem with that individual because I get it. Like, you're just throwing that out there. That's not a true statement.
Installed, and yes, just to be sure, I was able to access my library and install Marvel's Spider-Man.
Who cares? The handheld will play PS games through the Steam Game Over? Nah, bro. Nope. 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 Not happening. Not happening. You honestly think you're going to be able to play PlayStation games through the Xbox handheld? Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
You sure about that? You sure about that? It's called the Xbox ROG Ally X. It has Steam installed, and yes, just to be sure, I was able to access my library and install Marvel's Spider-Man, specifically Miles Morales. The full quote I was given was, within the Xbox full screen experience, players will see your aggregated gaming library, giving you quick access to games from Xbox Game Pass, Battle.net, and other leading Windows PC storefronts. Yes, that did include Steam on the unit I play it.
Oh, I almost knocked this off.
Shout out to J-Rock for that wonderful editing. So as the PlayStation community continue to cry because all Final Fantasy is right now on Xbox, as they get to realize and cry because guess what? The PlayStation Plus service is trash. As they cry and weep and gnash their teeth because guess what? New Rog Ally can play all their PC games. Any PC PlayStation game could be played on the Rog Ally. Wow. Listen to me. These guys are so angry at this point. I can imagine the comment section in this video with these ponies. But I love it. So let me hear what you thought about everything that was said. Let me hear what you thought about what is going on with Sony, what is going on with Microsoft in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.